Hey, thanks a lot, Daniel. I'll definitely take that 81 degrees on Thursday, that's for sure. Another child here in Arizona has been attacked by a coyote. It is the second time this has happened in a matter of days. And earlier this week, we told you about a 1-year-old who was scratched by a coyote at a park. And now another child has been bitten. Arizona Game and Fish say humans have only been attacked 24 times by a coyote in Arizona since 1997. So it's extremely rare to see 2 attacks in less than a week. An infant was attacked at a park over the weekend, and then on Wednesday night, a 1-year-old boy was also bitten. Kelly Perazzi's son was attacked right in front of her house.
He must have watched us get out of the car and kind of waited for the right time to kind of go after my son. It's adrenaline. You just feel, fight or flight kind of kicks in.
Fortunately, both of the children are going to be A-OK. The 2 attacks were in Maricopa County, but wildlife officials say all Arizonans need to be vigilant, including right here in Arizona. Now, if you can ever encounter a coyote in person, if that ever does happen to you, especially one that is seen with any of its pups around, here are some tips to avoid a possible attack. Make noise, make yourself very big by waving your arms, spray water, and throw objects until the animal clears the area. For more information, you can call Arizona Game and Fish at 623-236-7201. Also in our state, a Phoenix police officer is recovering in the hospital after being shot. Investigators say Friday morning the officer was responding to reports that a vehicle had crashed into a house. Investigators say when the officer arrived, the driver jumped out of the car with a rifle and blindsided the officer, shooting her several times without warning. The Phoenix Law Enforcement Association says the attack was unprovoked.
This was an ambush type attack. This is a attack that us as community members, us as law enforcement, we're going to do everything that we can to prevent these types of attacks, not just on officers, but on the citizens of Phoenix.
Luckily, the officer's injuries are described as non-life-threatening, and the male suspect fled the scene. But Phoenix police say they have now arrested 1 person in connection with the shooting. And get this, 23 local schools were briefly placed on lockdown as a precaution following the shooting. And in Utah, the governor has signed new legislation that will toughen access for children who use social media by limiting their time on the platforms and requiring them to allow their parents access to their accounts. The groundbreaking laws, which may soon be adopted in other states, are designed to improve mental health for children and shield kids from addictive platforms. Miguel Almaguer tells us what's at stake.
When it goes into effect next year, children and teenagers in Utah could lose access to their social media accounts or face a barrage of restrictions aimed at shielding them from platforms some call addictive and dangerous. The law, just signed by Utah's governor, is expected to face legal challenges because of the wide-ranging impact on companies like TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook, in addition to requiring age verification and giving parents access to their children's accounts. The law prohibits kids under 18 from using social media between 10:30 p.m. and 6:30 a.m. Nicolene Peck is a mother of 4.
I think it's a move in a really good direction that empowers parents to have hard conversations with their children about what's going on online and helps them be involved.
You may not care that your data is being accessed now, but it will be one day when you do care about it.
As lawmakers raise security and privacy issues concerning tech giants, several states are following Utah's lead to limit harmful effects of social media on teen mental health.
It could be difficult to enforce the law. Some of it I don't think will be. We have some really strict parental control tools.
With some calling the legislation unconstitutional and an infringement on free speech, Meta, which owns Facebook, says it's committed to keeping teens safe and will work with policymakers.
Reporting. All right, we've got 2 out-of-this-world stories for those looking into the stars this weekend in a galaxy near you. We'll be right back.